All right, guys, so a moment ago we were just right up there. Bob's parked on top of the hill, enjoying the beautiful view and the vistas in this area. That's what I like about this area, is just the gorgeous mountain vistas looking off towards the Sierra Nevadas. But we're not here to look at mountains. We're here to explore mines. So there's the wonderful Laura right over there. And we're about to crawl underneath this really sketchy. Yikes. Well, we don't touch nothing, right?
That's the key.
That's the key. Don't touch anything. Okay. Let's get some light on the situation here. There we go. All right. Get under that sketchy spot. And work over here. And look at what we've got, guys. We've got backfilled stope, just like the newspaper mine. And look what we have here. Let me see if I can get down here. That light's probably too bright. Let me turn that down. Paul, see that? Paul came in and carved his name into the wood. We don't see carvings very often. No. And then we've got some carbide lamp miner's graffiti here, but it's really hard to make out. Maybe you guys can read it. Down here we've got a paint can. I wonder what they were putting in there, Laura.
I don't know if it's hard telling.
The only thing in there now is little rocks. Yeah. I wonder why they did that. What were they putting in there? Oh, you know what I'll bet they were doing, guys? So maybe rather than dipping carbide out of the big bucket, maybe they put some in there. I don't know. It's just a educated guess. But here's the neat thing, guys. Let's spin around here for a second. This is what I was telling you about. You don't see this very often. It's been a long time since I've run into one in the mine. Usually these are outside of the mine. What we're looking at here is what we call an anvil stump. And at the base of the anvil, there's two tongs. I forget, the people that make anvils know what that's called. But there's two tongs that stick out where you can run a strap over that and hold it down good and tight. And over here, you can see there's charcoal in that little box right there. And so what were they doing here? This is for retooling drill steel. And somebody, they removed the anvil long ago. And I would imagine it's probably sitting in somebody's garage. But pretty neat to see that sitting in here inside the mine. Pretty darn cool. I like it. All right. Turning around. Now, Laura, as we go through, when we get into a mine like this, and you see all this gobbing?
Yeah.
What you always want to do is keep your eyeball within the cracks of the gobbing, because the miners would sometimes lay something of theirs in between the rocks, and it's still sitting there to this very day. I see some cables. There's some cabling over here, but what I see the most is that. Oh, yikes. So what you're looking at there, folks, is that's slow compression. That kind of compression which cracked that stull, that support stull, that took years and years to do that. It didn't happen overnight. So we're going to get past it real quick here. And look here. So we know that this mine hasn't been visited very often, because if it was, that would probably have been taken long ago. That means 10 level with an arrow pointing down, and it's saying wins number 1. I'm glad nobody took the sign. Leave that stuff alone so that all the rest of us explorers can enjoy it. Now above here, They were taking the ore all the way up and outside. So the miners that were scratching from surface down to this level were throwing the ore down these ore passes, these collared ore passes, into the ore bucket where I'm standing right now. Now, as I turn the camera around and we look down, the first thing I'm noticing is we got a big winds, and there's a whole lot of air going from us down. So I'll bet that if we climbed to the bottom of this hill, Laura, I'll bet there's another level that comes in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
More than likely. So I don't think we're going to need to skirt down that. Take a look at all of the dendrites in here. See that, Laura? Look at those. Oh, that light's too bright. Right here on this rock. Those are called dendrites, and they're made out of manganese. Some people mistake that for, here, I'll point some more out to you guys. Manganese dendrites. There, and there. Some people think that they're like parts of roots from trees but whatnot. But no, that's not the case. Okay, let's keep on going. Look at this. Look at how, just like the newspaper mine. Cool. And we've got another ore pass with a big rock hanging up there. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. And my light just went down a bit. I guess my battery's getting a little low. Okay. All right. All right, let's stop here for a second. We've got one off to the right. I can see a ladder. And we'll come back to that. Let's go over here first. Oh, that's just it. That's all it does. It stops right there. All right, turn it back around. Turn it back around. Let's go where the ladder is. Look at all the gobbing. It all nicely stacked in here. Heck of a lot easier just to leave it in the mine, stack it up instead of hauling it all out. That's all work. Okay, we got more backfill and ladder going up into that right there. I see a lot of pack rat stuff. Look at the gobbing on the right-hand side.
It's all up there on the right.
It sure is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the ladder. Here's some clues. We've got round nails. We're early 1900s here. Right around World War I, roughly. Okay, we'll keep going. And that's it. As far as this one goes. All she wrote. But you're asking yourself, what were they going after? Where's the vein? Where's the ore? Well, I'm not seeing anything. There's really nothing. Here's just a little bit right here. Just a tiny amount. But nothing major. If I turn the camera and look up here, see guys? See, it's all just kind of mixed through. There's nothing like a big honking layer that would have been, chiseled out. And that's why they just gave up on this. But even when they started out, the amount of the high grade ore really didn't even exist in here. What do you think? You want to go up there and explore?
No, it's just a bunch of pack rat nests, and you can see an opening probably to the top of another stope up there.
Yeah. It just goes up and out to the outside is what it does. It sure does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's head back to the portal. Next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to walk down the hill. I'm fairly certain that this winds over here meets up with another level. I've been doing this long enough, and when I feel airflow like I'm feeling right now, it definitely is going to meet up with something. So we will go. Hey, Laura, go stand next to that stall. Oh my gosh. Boy, oh boy, look at that thing. That's about 10 inches in diameter. Yikes. Okay, that's long enough. That's something you really don't want to loiter around. Okay. All right, guys. Yep, we're going to work our way back outside again, down the hill, and see if we can get into that other, that next level right below us. I'll see you down there. Okay, here we are. Yep, I knew there had to be one down here. Now, up there, see the big waste rock pile? That's the one we just came out of. And then they put one in right here.
One of the lights is out on the camera rig.
Is it?
Yeah.
How about that one?
Okay, now it's good.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see what we have. So when we get down in here, we're either going to have wind blowing at our backs or coming in our faces. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at this. Cool. Oh, that's a blasting cap tin.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yep.
Hercules dynamite box.
Turn the light down a bit. Some of you might be wondering, what does ICC-14 mean? That means Interstate Commerce Commission 1914. Now that's when they would renew their the name escapes me right now. So this was probably sold later than that. That case of dynamite is older than or newer than 1914, but that just falls back on when the certification for the ICC was made in the year 1914. But that certification, I believe, back in those days, would go for 10 or 15 years before they'd have to recertify, and that's why you would see cases with ICC numbers that would say 22 or so on and so forth. Yep. Okay, let's keep going. We'll let Laura lead the way, kind of give you guys some perspective on size and scale of this. Looking down on the ground, there is a bunch of tumbleweed, so you know you get lots of airflow through here to bring in that. You can see the layer of the geology is running at about a 60-degree dip from lower right to upper left, but there is no ore through here, nothing. They were blasting through worthless rock. All right, let's keep going. Lots of places where the bats were hanging out. We've got guano piles coming from roost, where they've been roosting, and
Bat right there.
bingo! Look at
Bat
that.
right there.
All right, let me turn that light on. And I got one more I need to turn on. There we go. And we got a little, look at here, guys. Isn't he just cute? Little brown bat. All right, so there's where we just came from, right up there. And that's the ore pass, the collared ore pass. I poked the camera up, which is right up there. So indeed, at one time there was probably a ladder here. And they just shot the ore down to that level up there. Here is a top of a carbide container. And it even says it right there, Union Carbide. That's what we've got going on. Okay, pretty big space through here. We've got one going off to the left. The wind is at our backs coming from the portal we just entered. We got one going off to the right. And what's this gonna do? Again, guys, let me point it out. See, I'm not seeing any ore, nothing. What I'm hearing though is my nose has a whistle because it's so chilly. It's only about 52 degrees outside. It's quite brisk, but nope, that's as far as that goes. All right, turning around. told Laura, I said, the next time we head out, I got to remember my hanky. Mr. Hanky. Oh, look at what we got here, Laura. Look at this.
Some big turds.
Look at the size of them, that scat. Yeah. Yeah. Put your hand down there for size and scale.
Is there a kitty in here?
No, I didn't mean you really needed to do it.
It really is.
Yeah, that's big cat. If you guys want to know what mountain lion scat looks like, about the same size as a big dog. And when you encounter it when it's fresh, it smells just like dog poo. Look at this cute little guy right here. Let me just show him to you. Isn't he just precious, huh? Little bat. Okay, keep on going. We got a bunch of stalls bracing up the back here. Ooh, that is starting to flake. Down here. Oh, what'd you find?
Piece of burlap. Or
Yeah, it is burlap
something.
with a hole in it.
Yeah.
Oh, they were using it for some kind of maybe a shim or something.
Sort of a Hercules box.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's another Hercules. Huh. Wait till I take you back into the newspaper mine, Laura, and you see all them twisted, bent stalls. Oh, no, so your theory, well, nope, that wasn't.
No.
They went up here and stopped, didn't they?
Another bat
Another
over there
bat
on the
right
left.
there. We were thinking that this might have popped out back outside, but no. That's it. Now here we're seeing a little bit of copper. Do you see green in there, Laura?
There's green in there.
There's green.
Green and blue.
That's got to be what they're going after. See, I can see my eyes see the blue.
Yeah.
I don't see those shades of green. I just have to take your word for it. Yeah. I'm not black and white like colorblind where I only see gray or black and white. I just have problems seeing shades of colors. Ooh, look at that hanger.
Those, right there. It looks like maybe pick marks over there.
Oh yeah,
or
pickaxe marks.
Yeah, right on the side.
Yep. Okay. All right, let's head back to the portal. We've got, before we do, just coffee cans. You know, I'm always finding these coffee cans in mines. A lot of time they're just using them, they're repurposed. They fill them full of grease or oil, and it's just track daubers for oiling up the track, especially when you're going around a tight bend. So there we go. That's this one. Okay, guys, we're headed back out. And the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to hop back into Old Bob, go to a different part of this district, because there's two big waste rock piles that I found last spring, and I never explored those mines, so we're going to go do those next, okay? All right, we'll see you over there. All right, there we are. So as Laura heads over to the portal there, I'm going to point this out to you guys. If you ever see something like this is a big clue, okay? So where she's headed is the portal, but if you look high on top of the hill over there, there's just a massive pile of stacked rock, exterior gobbing, and waste rock up there. So what that tells me is that this is our main haulage at it, and it's going to go inside and intersect with whatever they got going on higher up on the hill. So let's see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. So here we go. Okay. Past the velvet rope. Still got snow in this part of Nevada, but it's slowly but surely melting out. Get past all that. And there we are, peering into the darkness. All right, let's get some light on the situation. Make sure we're all, there we go. Okay. So a moment ago, we were in here. We went in a few, up to the rail just to see if this was anything, and indeed, yeah, we've got rail. So the footprints you're seeing, they are ours. And anything past this point, see if you look down here on the ground, No footprints at all in the fresh poof dust. So, no one's been in this one for a while. Oh, neat. Okay. Here's an area that was starting to fall. Look at the crystals, Laura, in that little pocket of limestone.
You can see it barely.
See,
It's sparkly though.
See all the calcite sparkle in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we had a weak spot here that they had to timber up with cedar tree and gob. Okay. Oh, look. Okay, what do we have here? Powder storage or a drift? Something going off that way. All right, we'll come back. We'll revisit it. Yeah.
Sort of carbide writing.
Carbide writing, number, I think, a backwards 9. Okay, so on the floor we've got slat rail. That was the cheap way of doing it. Just lay down some 2x4 planks and then put your metal slat or strap on top. We see that a lot in what I like to call mom and pop mines. Low production, smaller scale. All right, it's getting a little more interesting. Yes, yes. Yep, look at how much of the ground fall has been coming down. You know, at one time they had it gobbed real nice, but boy, don't touch anything if you can help it. Look at all of the cedar in here, or juniper trees. Neat. I love getting into a mine where we've got classic mine features just like this with the woodwork and timbering. I've always enjoyed that. Look at how much work they put into that. Neat. Cool. Here's a spot that failed. Aha. We had a drift that at one time went that way. They backfilled it, and you can see the timbers way up in there, and then the whole thing just, that was it. It failed. All right. Okay. Another area that failed and came down. Let's get past that. So guys, what do you think about the old school way of documenting mines on Wednesdays? Wednesdays old school. I know a lot of you guys like it. That's why I decided to start doing it again. Yeah. All right, keep on going. Very cool. Now we got a Budweiser in here, and turning the corner, and it's heading off that direction into a winds. Nice. With some block and bracing over there. All right, we'll take a look at it on the way back. Let's stay on the main for now. Oh, Laura, look what we have here.
What is it? A wheelbarrow.
Yeah, cool. Look at that. That's an oldie. Yeah, the wheel's gone though. Someone took it. Yep. Somebody took the wheel.
Of course.
Boy, that's when they made them to last. I'm gonna turn around real quick, flip around, and show you guys that from this angle.
Got a piece of newspaper.
Look at, so much ore came out of that wheelbarrow that the whole front lip of it is just tore right off. What'd you find there?
Piece of newspaper.
Yeah, I see some over here too. There's a few clippings right down here. More of it. All right, turning back around. Let's keep on going. We should be getting... There's a big bone of some kind. That's from the last Mine Explorer right there. Okay. We should be getting to our vertical shaft pretty soon. I'm seeing bats. At least one bat. And I think we're gonna face out. So where's that vertical? Okay, well, I was wrong. This did not meet up with any verticals or inclines higher up on the hill. That means we're gonna have to go up on the top of the hill and see what's going on up there. All right, turning around here. Looking up. Yeah. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to these brand new altitude. Okay. Let's look up here. Boy, this hill is just falling apart. Look at that. Huh. All right, let's head back to that winds. See what that's all about. Here's somebody said a coffee can. Anything in it? Any treasures? Nope. No treasures. Be pretty cool if you found a gold watch. Alright. There's some blasting fuse I just stepped over. All burned out. Past the wheelbarrow. I'm surprised that wheelbarrow hasn't ended up in somebody's yard. What's this? What is that? Oh, it's more bone.
More bone?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the knee or the knee part. And here's some more newspaper. Looks pretty modern though. That's why I'm not taking the time to get a closer look at it. Okay, Carl from 1944. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'll show it to you here in front of the camera. The Budweiser was a 1970s pop top. Well, Carl from 44 was in here. All right, Carl, what were you up to? What are you doing here? What's this? Holy mackerel. What's down there? Yeah, that goes somewhere. Sure does. Boy, they spent a lot of time bracing that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Huh. That ladder looks really nice. Yeah, it certainly does. Wonder what's down there. What do you think? Huh?
Might have to find out.
What's over here? Nothing. It goes back up there and, well, let's go look. Let's step over here, step over there, step on top of the false floor, step over here. What's going on here? Anything going up? No. Anything going further? No, that's it. All right, turning around, looking back down. All right, do you want a hand here? Point. Let me hand you the camera. Got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Got a low battery on one of them.
Yeah, I know. Yee! Did you hear that crack?
Yeah, I heard that.
How's that ladder doing? As Chevy Chase would say, this is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy. All right, let me get my handholds first. What kind of a nut puts 230 pounds on an old ladder like this? Well, that's me. I'm your... Hold on a second, guys. Oh, come on now. 1 second, guys. I pressed the wrong button here. Oh, poop. There we go. I gotta set the camera down for a second, folks, until I can get my footing. All right. So, all right, hold on a second. I got 1 second, guys. I got to make sure everything I'm doing here is keeping me safe. I got to change my foothold there. Okay, there we go. Let me grab the camera. Yeah, I'm pretty nutty right now for doing this. Let's see if there's something I can get around here. Doesn't go nowhere.
No?
Nope. And the ladder quits right there. Ladder stops right there, and it's all filled in. Oh, but it might... Shoot.
Drift off?
Yeah, I don't think so, though. If it did, they would have built a platform.
Yep.
But they didn't. Or did they? Decisions. All right, let me set the camera down here. Boy, that ladder's stout. It's a very, very good ladder. I've been on much worse. We may have a drift there. Boy, it's getting better looking. Sorry, guys. But this is what happens when you document a mine with no 360 camera. Sometimes the camera's not pointing in the right direction. But I'm going to keep pointing it down so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Just get to this collar section. Someplace to put my feet. All right, guys. I need something to grab onto. Holy crap. Just a minute. I had no place to put my feet. Okay, there we go. I step on that, will I be okay? I think so. All right, Laura. Whoa, hold on. Let's look up here. We do, yep, indeed, we got something going this way.
All right.
And then, let me look down here. I think that's all chalked off.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it from here.
Let's look. Nothing that way. Nothing that way. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna slip over here.
All right.
I'll let you know what I find,
Okay.
and if it's even worth it for you to come down.
All right, I'll hang out
Okay.
up here for a minute.
1 second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Whew. Well, that was kind of crazy, wasn't it? All right. There we go. What do we have over here? Ooh, a dead critter of some kind. Indeed. What is that? What do you think, guys? Drop down in the comments section. Let me know what kind of critter you think that is. It's got two. It ain't rabbit. Look at the sharp teeth. Let me get a close up here. Close up, sharp teeth. All right, turn it around. Let me show you where I just came from. Look at that craziness. I still got to go back up it. Yeah, but this is what I do. And it's fun. Yeah, some of you are saying, yeah, it's fun, all right. It's fun until you fall. Okay. So, nope. Doesn't go anywhere.
All right.
All right, now I gotta get my foothold here. There we go. That's it. Boy, oh boy. I ain't going no place. All right. Back up. See if I can do this. Back up.
Got part of a newspaper up here with 1913 on it.
Oh, 1913 on that paper?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sunday, January 19th, 1913. Celebrities now in Rochester. Men who have followed the gold strikes of many lands and new camp. Some of the old-time mining men, I can't read the rest, who have been drawn to the new Tonopah of Nevada. A.E. Bettles, Mr. Bettles, at the first sound of the golden trumpet, dropped in the good camp of Jarbidge. Shorter time than it takes to story he was in Rochester. And then we got R.D. Pickett. The name sounds familiar to all old-timers who have followed the Nevada camps, and it is well known that when an accurate surveying or engineering work is to be done, the old-time mining man seeks Mr. Pickett. Mr. Pickett has completed a map of Rochester Mining District upon which all the principal claims appear. And then Frank Harker, an old Alaska stampeder and sourdough mining man, is in the camp of Rochester with... That is all I can read.
Guys, you need to see this. I got to show you something real quick. This, I know, I'm nuts. I'm just a nut for doing this kind of stuff, but I absolutely love it. I want to show you something. Laura, keep your light on exactly like you got it. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Hey, Laura, how you doing up there?
How's it going down there?
Oh, it's pretty good. The weather's fine. Some of you are asking, why in the world would they build a ladder that way? Aren't you supposed to have the rungs on the other side? And the answer is no. This is dual purpose, so that you can utilize it as a ladder and pull up and down your bucket
Yep.
full of ore, and it acts as a skiff on those rails. All right, turning the camera around so you can see my pretty face. Get my light back on. Now I got to go up this thing without killing myself. And away we go. When I get to a certain point, Laura,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to hand you the camera.
All right.
All right, let's point it upwards. I'm going to try to put my weight. I don't want to put all my weight on one rung. I'm splitting the rungs up.
I'm gonna scoot back over to the other side. Or do you want me to wait?
Yeah, kind of distribute the weight a little bit.
I'll hang out here on this side for a minute.
All right, sorry guys, I got the I know I got the camera pointed in the entirely wrong direction, but right now it's all about preservation of life. As I go higher and higher. Now don't kick the camera, you dummy. All right, come here. All right, there you go.
I'm over here.
Got it? All right. All right, point it at your crazy...
There he is.
As your crazy exploring partner. What a nut. What kind of a nut. Okay. Well, there we go, guys. Let me turn my light on. Whew. Turn that off a little bit. There we go. That was fun. A little scary, though. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. This Wednesday episode. We're going to keep doing this week after week. So next week's Saturday, this coming Saturday for you guys is when Laura and I go back to the newspaper mine and we're going to explore the hidden drift level that I missed the last time that I was there. That's going to be super cool. And there's also the winds that I was too afraid to go down into solo. We're doing that one too. Okay? All right, well, we'll hang in there and we will see you in a few more days for Saturday's episode. Okay, thank you so much for coming along today. And we'll see y'all again here real soon come Saturday. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye-bye. I know what you guys are saying right now. You're saying, hey, wait a minute. Remember when you came in, you were missing something. And yeah, you're right. So let's go take a closer look. I think I see a pack rat up there. Right there. Is that a pack rat sitting there? Can't tell. Let's go ahead, Laura. Go ahead. Yeah, it's a pack rat. See it?
Where is he?
He's lower left-hand corner of the face.
Oh, I see him. He's a big one.
Here you go. Point the camera at him. Talk to. They love being talked to. Yep.
There he is.
They love being talked to. Top screen.
Hello, Mr. Pack Rat. Some sort of rail, or I don't know what this is up on the...
Boy, look at him. He's a fatty 2x4.
Yeah.
Couldn't get through the kitchen door.
What are you doing over here? Is that your house?
Oh, he's chunky, huh?
There he
Look at
is.
him.
Can I come a little closer? No? Oh, he ran away. He's in
Did
hiding.
he run away?
He's in hiding.
Well, you would run away too if
I guess if
you had a
somebody's
UFO
invading
coming
his
at you.
what have you used as bedding? I got some fresh grass, maybe some newspaper. Yeah, just a little pocket, and it ends.
All right. I do love finding critters in mines. Yes, I do. They're always fun. Okay, guys. See you next weekend.